Hey guys, how's it going? I am Joy, and we are back once again with our NFL predictions versus with our buddy Steve.
Hey Joey, how's it going?
It's going. How's it going on your end?
It's going pretty good there. All set for the holidays?
Yeah, yeah. Tomorrow we are doing a lasagna dinner for Christmas Eve, and then probably gonna take some of that over to my great aunt after we're done with it, and then on the actual day, roast chicken and scallop potatoes.
Nice.
It's a replay from Thanksgiving. If it ain't broke, don't fix it, right?
Yeah.
I actually cooked for the first time this year, so I'm not gonna push my luck. I'm just gonna
Awesome.
stick with what I actually know. How
Yeah.
about you? Any plans for the next couple of days?
Uh, Not a whole lot. There a whole pile of families coming for Christmas Day there, and we're having our turkey and all the fixings with it there.
Oh, cool. I'm glad that you guys do two Christmases because you had yours back in October, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you
Thanksgiving's in October.
yeah. So you had yours back in October, and you're doing one for the rest of the family this
Yeah.
Friday. So that's
Yeah.
really cool. I like that.
Hmm.
So jealous you get extra feast.
Yeah.
All right. So speaking of Christmas, Merry Christmas to you guys. This will be going up on Christmas Eve sometime in the afternoon. So hope you guys have a great day tomorrow and a great night. And get ready for the first game on Christmas, which is weird.
Yeah. Kind of quirk in the schedule.
Yeah, was not expecting that. I thought we'd have a break and that we would just record on Saturday, but nah. NFL said nah.
No.
No, you need to work on Christmas Eve. Okay, sure, whatever you say, dude. All right, so week 15 thoughts.
Okay. Let's talk about the two upsets right out of the
Yeah,
bat.
let's just get those out of the way. I don't know what happened to the Rams.
Through there. How can you lose to the freaking Jets of all teams?
I don't. Oof, I don't know. I really don't.
Yeah, yeah,
I had a funny feeling that it was going to happen eventually,
yeah,
but my hope was that it was going to be in week 17.
yeah.
But
But, uh, but the only people that are happy about the Jets winning are the Jacksonville Jaguars fans because now they're in prime spot to get the number one pick and probably get
Trevor Lawrence?
Trevor Lawrence. That's what I meant.
Yeah, no
Sorry.
problem. No problem. You're good. Yeah, I imagine that they would be happy about that, and I imagine that Trevor Lawrence himself is happy about that
Yeah,
because this means that he gets to stay down south,
yeah.
so he never has to come up to the cold climate and play
True.
outside and have to deal with the snow, and he doesn't have to play for the Jets. So it's a win-win-win all around.
Yeah.
Um, so overall records wise, I went 11-5, and I know that you beat me in the head-to-head. What, like three
Yeah.
to one,
2-1.
2-1? Okay, good.
Yeah.
Wasn't as bad as I
Well,
expected.
12-4 for me this week.
Yeah, all right, that's not too bad. The only ones that I lost were the Cowboys, and I should have gone with them, honestly.
Yeah. True.
I lost the Bears again. I should have gone with them, but my refusal, my disdain for the Mitch, told me no.
Yeah.
And then
True.
the Chiefs game made me kind of sad.
Yeah.
Just the way that
I,
it ended was sad. I think it ended because of a face mask penalty. Like
yeah.
they could have gotten the ball back on that third down had they not committed the penalty. So that was kind of an oof. But
Mhm.
and then the Steelers dropping to Cincinnati was interesting.
True.
Our
They've
other
been
upset.
true. They've been downhill since they lost that first game to the Washington football team.
Yep, yep, right. Yeah, they've been downhill since they lost that first
Well,
game after going 11-0.
yeah.
Now, really though, their 11-0 record, based on this lovely graph that I seen, was a bit of a cakewalk because
Hmm.
they only beat Daniel Jones. They
Yeah.
barely beat the Broncos.
Hmm.
Bill O'Brien, who lost his job, fell.
Yeah.
They beat Carson Wentz, who literally everybody beats. They beat the overrated Browns. I know that hurts a lot of people, but it's true.
Hmm.
Apparently they were bailed out by the refs against Tennessee, so they
Yeah.
should have lost that game.
Yeah.
They barely beat the Ravens in a very close matchup. I remember that one. And then their second matchup with the Ravens, they only beat the Ravens practice squad and the third string, because that was
Yeah.
the game that Lamar Jackson was out.
Yeah.
They beat the 2-win Bengals, and they beat the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Yeah.
So their record didn't really have a lot of really close games or games that they should have lost. So once they started facing actual good competition, they
Mhm.
lose. And they've
Yeah.
just never been able to recover.
No.
So we'll see if it can continue
Mhm.
going forward or not, but I don't know. I had them as a favorite for like the
Mhm.
AFC title, and now I'm just not sure.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be the Chiefs' conference to lose at this point.
Yeah. 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 Obviously, if Pittsburgh don't win it, they're you know who I think will win the AFC North is not the Chiefs.
The
You might laugh at me for saying this.
the Browns,
Yeah.
yeah, they're kind of, I don't know, they're really close and they're really poised to do so. And they've
Yeah.
got some pretty easy games coming up.
Yeah. True.
So we'll see the percentage wise. I was watching the NFL breakdown of the
Mhm.
percentages and stuff, and it looks good for them actually.
Yeah.
So
True.
we'll see. We'll see how they
Yeah.
do.
Yeah.
All right, you're still not answering me. We're good to go. Okay.
Mhm.
So you ready to move on to week 16 now that we got that breakdown out of the way?
Let's get it on.
All right, cool. I got a lot of editing to do post, but it's fine. This
Yeah.
is why it's going to be a late afternoon upload. Okay.
Yeah.
So our Christmas Day game is the Minnesota Vikings going to New Orleans.
True. They're obviously New Orleans need a bounce back game after losing to Mahomes and the Chiefs last week. There.
And what better team to bounce back from
True.
than Minnesota? I mean, this
Yeah.
really, you couldn't have asked for a better schedule lineup on this one.
There you go.
So I think it's probably safe to say we're both kind of going to go with the Saints on this one.
Agreed.
Yeah, hopefully, anyway.
Yeah.
If Minnesota can lose to Chicago but beat New Orleans a week later,
Mhm.
I don't know anymore.
Yeah.
I don't know about life. Life will confuse me forever if this is the case.
Yeah. True.
All right, next up, one that I really hope is an upset, but I doubt. Tampa Bay
Mhm.
at Detroit.
True. Obviously, Brady and the Bucks are trying to get a higher wild card seed there.
Yeah, they're going to make the playoffs regardless, but they really want to try to
Yeah.
get a better position for
Yeah.
themselves. And again, much like with New Orleans, they kind of have
Mhm.
the right lineup here to do so. So,
Yeah. Exactly.
much as I hate it,
Mhm. Obviously, I'm going to go with the Bucks this week there.
yeah, unfortunately, I agree. Also, the Lions coordinators are kind of unsure on if they're going to be able to coordinate
Mhm.
because they got hit with virus protocols.
Yeah.
So we'll see how that all goes. If not, I think it'll just be really cool just to see the team play on their own without coordinators actually getting involved. Like Stafford's going to have to
Mhm.
run his own offense and that kind of thing. So it'll be really interesting. And I think they
Yeah.
could pull it off. But to be safe, I had to go with Tampa.
Yeah.
Makes me sad, but you do what you got to do.
Yeah. True.
All right, next up we have the 49ers, who I believe I heard signed Josh Rosen off
Mhm.
of, speaking of Tampa, they signed him off of Tampa's team, so they have a backup at least now. They
Yeah.
will be visiting Arizona
Yeah. And
as an away
reminder to
team.
everyone.
Dead.
Yeah. Obviously. Yeah. If obviously if you're a fan of this game, there you're going to have to watch the game on Amazon Prime Video there because it's not on any networks there.
Did not know that. That is very strange.
Mhm.
But it could be the way of the future, I guess, unfortunately.
Yeah. True. True. There. Yeah.
Things are
Yeah.
so weird. This year has just been a mess.
Yeah. True. There. Yeah. Yeah. So Rosen's going to be the starting quarterback for the Niners, or is it still Mullins?
I'm pretty sure it's still going to be Mullins, but they have Rosen as his backup.
True. Yeah.
I would assume
But
anyway.
true. either way, there I don't see them having a chance against what's his face there, quarterback
Kyler Murray.
Kyler Murray there. Yeah, yeah,
What's his name?
yeah. He had a good game last week against the Eagles there. One a close one there.
Yeah, yeah, that was one of the ones that I got right actually on our split.
There you go. Yeah.
So maybe
So
he won't let me down again.
yeah, true. So obviously we're in agreement for Arizona.
Yep, we are both taking Arizona, although it
Mhm.
is interesting to note that Josh Rosen started with Arizona.
Yeah.
So the fact that he's kind of, in a way, coming back to the state,
Mhm.
maybe that'll be some kind of motivation. So maybe they'll start him
Yeah.
as a way of getting some kind of mental edge.
Yeah.
It'll be interesting to see. I still don't think he's going to be able to pull off the win, or Nick Mullins can pull off the win, but we'll see how it goes. It'll be interesting regardless. I will be
Yeah.
watching it online, reading
Mhm.
along,
Mhm.
because that's always what I have to do with these stupid stat lines.
Yeah.
I hate the networks just taking the games away. Like,
Mhm.
as a football fan of just watching it, I would rather watch it live or like watch the ticker, but I have to
Yeah.
read the game, and it's very annoying.
Yeah. Pain in the ass.
Yeah, exactly. Definitely is.
Yeah.
Speaking of pains there,
Mhm.
John Gruden and the Raiders will be hosting Miami.
True. Yeah. Obviously, these are two teams fighting for wild card positioning there
Hmm.
in the playoffs there.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think Vegas is pretty much not going to make it there.
Yeah, their chances are so slim. I
Mhm.
don't see it happening either.
No, yeah. I expect to there to blow them out there this week there and take
Mhm.
the dog.
Yeah, I agree. Typically, I do like to go with the Raiders at home, but
Mhm.
Miami has just been really hot lately.
Yeah,
So I'm just gonna go ahead and go with Miami on that one as well. I don't like
yeah,
Tua
mhm.
like at all at this point, but I think they have a better shot of getting into the playoffs than
Yeah,
Vegas does, so I have to stick with that.
yeah, mhm.
Now this was the last game that I predicted, just because I was so torn.
Mhm.
I have the Panthers at Washington.
Okay. Obviously, this one they're obviously Washington's fighting for playoff positioning there
Yep.
in the NFC least, as we call it.
Yep. And they're currently leading. I believe they're 6-8.
Yeah,
So
true.
they're currently leading the division with a pathetic 6-8 record.
Yeah, yeah, true. And Carolina, they 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 they're not going anywhere this year. And
Yep, they are at the
so
bottom of their division.
true.
They're even
Yeah,
below Atlanta,
yeah,
which is
yeah,
just crazy with how the season started. I didn't expect that, but
yeah. Any word on who's starting a quarterback for Washington there?
I did not hear anything as of yet. I checked this morning when I was doing my
Yeah,
predictions for it because I had to actually check on this game, and they have Alex Smith listed as questionable.
yeah.
So
And
I'm yeah,
Dwayne Haskins there got caught in some sort of off field incident there.
strip club. You can say
Yeah,
it. You can say it. He
yeah,
uh, he celebrated his loss by going to watch some women.
yeah, true.
So
Yeah,
good decision, kid.
yeah.
Good decision.
Obviously, they're on thin ice there,
Yeah.
but I think Washington might pull it out there. So I'm going with the football team to win.
Yeah, I agree. Mainly because Ron Rivera is coaching against his former team, so he's got a lot of motivation going into it.
Mhm.
And Carolina's hasn't been good as of late. Washington, I believe, is on a 4 game win streak.
Yeah.
4 or 5. I think it's 4.
Mhm.
So if Alex Smith is going to be healthy enough to go, I go with them
Mhm.
all day. And Carolina also doesn't have Christian McCaffrey. He's also listed as questionable.
True.
So I don't really foresee Teddy Bridgewater getting the win on his own.
No.
And I think it's going to come down to coaching at this point, and I would rather see Ron Rivera win his division over his old team.
Yeah.
Plus, they have so much more to fight for. Not only are they
Yeah.
facing his former team, but they have a division on the line. Carolina doesn't
Yeah.
have any motivation really to win, so those are my reasonings for it anyway. And hopefully, Alex Smith plays because I do like him as a QB.
Yeah.
All right, so this game is also a toss-up for me. I've got the Steelers hosting the Colts.
True.
This is so
Obviously,
evenly matched.
yeah. Obviously, Steelers are free falling there.
They are.
Yeah, as we said earlier there.
I don't know what's up. I think that they're overrated. I said as much weeks
Mhm.
ago when I first
Yeah.
seen the meme that we showed earlier, but
Hmm.
I was hoping that they wouldn't be as overrated as I thought.
True.
Turns out they kind of are.
Yeah. True. And this is opportunity for Philip Rivers and the Colts to challenge the Titans for the division there.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, it's a very, very close matchup between those two on their records. I think they're basically tied.
yeah. So I'm going to go out on a limb and take the Colts this week.
I don't blame you. I was going to, but Philip Rivers and the Colts have won 3 in a row,
Mhm.
and I'm just waiting for that
Other shoe
game.
to fall.
Yeah, I'm waiting for that game for him to not go well.
Yeah.
And it's been 3 in a row. I can't really take that risk, and I think that Pittsburgh needs a good game.
Yeah.
After dropping 3. So I'm going with Pittsburgh on this one because they're at home, and
Okay.
hopefully that TJ Watt can mess some stuff up.
Yeah.
If they can get to him and ride over Rivers, then hopefully they won't win 4 in a row.
Yeah.
So there's our first split, I believe.
Yep.
Interesting. Of course, it came on that one though, the one that I was most torn on. Naturally. All right, so next up we have the Atlanta Falcons going to Kansas City.
Yeah. This one's a no-brainer there because obviously the Chiefs are obviously going to end up as number one seed in the AFC there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely are.
Yeah. And nobody wants to play them right now there because they're too powerful there.
Yeah. Now, since it's pretty much already sealed that they'll be number 1, do you think they're going to go all out still? Or are they going to kind of back off a little bit because they want to be healthy? I mean,
Oh,
this isn't like rest their starters caliber,
true,
but maybe they
true,
won't like go all out.
true there, yeah.
And
But
I'm so scared to say no brainer when it comes to
yeah,
Atlanta because
true,
I never know with them anymore.
yeah, true. But if the Chiefs start to falter there, then it'd be a good opportunity for teams like the Bills and the Steelers and the
That's
Browns
true.
to catch up to them.
That's true. Yeah, Tennessee and the Bills could challenge if the Chiefs lose this
Yeah,
one. So
yeah,
mathematically, it wouldn't make sense
yeah,
for them to, play soft. But stranger things have happened. This is 2020.
yeah. So obviously, I'm going to go with the Chiefs this week there. Sorry, Falcons fans.
I'm not sorry at all. I'm going with the Chiefs because Atlanta scares me.
Yeah,
I refuse to go with them in
mhm,
situations like this. I
yeah,
can't say a no-brainer, like I said, but
mhm,
yeah, I have to go with the Kansas City Chiefs on this one. They really are just overpowered right now. And again, I go to coaching. I would take Andy Reid over most
yeah,
in this case.
yeah.
Now, this one is a no-brainer, or it should be, and I'm sad about it.
Mhm,
We have the Bears at
mhm.
Jacksonville.
True. Obviously, the Jags are still going to think to try to get Trevor Lawrence there.
Yeah, yeah, more than likely.
Yeah,
I don't see them
and
winning, even if they weren't in the tank mindset.
yeah,
They're just not good this year. So
no.
I hate to do
So
it, but I have to go with the Bears.
yeah, I agree there.
I hate. I have such a bad taste in my mouth from that.
True.
Like I actually have to say Bears win.
Yeah,
Ugh.
I, I'm just scared if I pick the Bears there, then they'll end up losing there.
Yep. They did that to you before. Welcome to my world with freaking Atlanta. Now you know why I'm so scared.
Yeah.
I can't do it.
Yeah.
Alright, another one that I was torn on. We have the Bengals going to the Texans.
True.
The
These
Texans aren't playing their best football right now either. And Cincinnati did come off a pretty big win last week.
true. But these are two teams that are going nowhere this year.
Yeah, they're both trash this year.
Yeah. They just look for a high pick in the draft there.
Mhm.
Both of them.
Although I don't really know why Houston would be. They had all the promise in the world.
Yeah.
They have like a very similar I'm just gonna say core. They have a very similar core to what they had in previous years.
Uh-huh.
Yet they just can't seem to find a way of putting it together. So
No. Yeah. So I'm going to pick the Texans this week. They're at home.
yeah, I agree. Mainly just because I'm not gonna buy into Cincinnati just because they won one good game. I don't think
Yeah.
they're gonna continue. So
True.
agreed on that one.
Yeah.
Next up, we have the Giants going to Baltimore.
Okay. Obviously, Lamar Jackson had a huge game last week there.
Mhm.
What can you say there?
I don't know. It was huge, but it was against
The Jaguars.
yeah. So again, kind of like when Seattle beat up on the Jets.
Yeah.
I'm not going to give a whole lot of credit
Yeah.
because you beat Jacksonville. Congratulations.
Yeah.
But it was Jacksonville.
Yeah.
So
Well, obviously the Ravens are getting ready for a possible wild card game there.
yeah, they are. So
Mhm.
I go with them to win this one, as I think you will as well.
Yeah. Agreed.
Again, not a no-brainer, but pretty dang close.
Mhm.
So if they lose this one, I will be very surprised. Yeah. All right, I want this game to upset so badly, just because I think it would be absolutely hilarious if it did. We have the Browns, who, as you've mentioned, are challenging for wild card and trying to improve their standing,
Yeah.
going to the Jets.
The Jets finally won. And their fans were upset about it.
Can they make it two? Can we have a Jets winning streak to end the year?
True.
No. No,
Not,
we can't.
no.
The answer to that is no. So let's just get rid of that team.
Yeah.
Would you like to
I think-
expound on why?
Yeah. I think they're more likely to get the number 2 pick than they are getting their second win.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. I want them to get another win so bad just because Cleveland would lose.
Yeah.
But no.
No.
I'm not calling that. And I know what I said last week. John reminded me.
Yeah.
I'm not sending anybody flowers.
No.
Nobody picked that.
No.
Absolutely no one expected the Jets to come out and beat the Rams of all teams.
Yeah.
So I know what I said,
Yeah.
but no.
No.
So we are both taking Cleveland,
Obviously.
obviously, and I'm not sorry about that.
Yeah. There you go.
All right, this game might be close. Might be close. We have Denver at the Chargers.
True. These are like we said before. These are two teams going nowhere.
Yep.
Yeah. Except for
Very middle of the pack.
yeah.
Rivalry game.
Yeah. They're building for 2021.
Yeah.
That way.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. So I expect the Chargers to win probably by field goal.
I agree. I took the Chargers as well, just because I think that they have something with Herbert, and I want to see them continue to grow under him.
Yeah.
So I'm going with them on that. I don't really know what their plans are going forward. I think that he definitely needs another weapon.
Yeah.
Someone that he can actually get the ball to and be an electric kind of playmaker. But I don't know. I don't know what's up with Denver either. I don't know what they need aside from a QB.
True.
Although, I don't know, Drew Lock is decent this year. I find that he's kind of like Philip Rivers in a way. He's very inconsistent.
Yeah.
Like,
Maybe a little defense there.
yeah, yeah, they could use a good defense there. They
Mhm.
have a decent running game already.
Yeah.
I don't expect Gordon to stay long.
Yeah.
I kind of see him as more of a journeyman going forward. But they
Yeah.
have a very good runner in Philip Lindsay, so well, I hope that they can build on that actually, because he would be someone you can build a team around.
One can only hope.
One can hope. Speaking of hope, the NFC least, we have the Eagles going to Dallas.
Yeah. Yeah. Obviously, Jalen Hurts played a good game. Not great, but good there against the Cardinals there.
Yeah, he made it close. He was pretty much lights out with New Orleans,
Hmm.
and then I didn't buy into the hype, thankfully, with
Yeah.
Arizona, but he was steady, which is what
True.
they needed. They needed somebody who was going to be steady.
True.
Now, in Dallas's case, they're fighting for the division title,
Yeah.
so they need the win.
Yeah.
Philly's pretty much out of it regardless,
Yeah.
but Dallas really needs the win.
Yeah. True there. That's why I'm going out on a limb there, and I'm going to take the Cowboys there to boost up their chances of trying to catch for that there NFC East division there.
Yeah, I see your logic. I agree with your logic,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm playing the split, and I went with Philly
Ah, yeah,
because I don't like Dallas, and I want Washington to get the title. And I
okay,
think that the Eagles can play spoiler
yeah,
really, really well in this situation. And seeing Dallas lose after the hot start that they had is going to
yeah,
be so good. And I
yeah,
can't wait for Stephen A. Smith on Twitter when it
mhm,
happens. So I'm hoping, because I figured that this game was pretty close as it is. So
yeah,
I'm just kind of hoping that the Eagles can play spoiler and give Washington the NFC least title.
yeah, yeah,
So there is split number 2.
okay,
Split number 3 may be coming up right here when we
okay,
take the Rams into Seattle.
true,
I
uh,
had to go and ask John for some advice on this one
okay,
as I wasn't sure. Seattle hasn't exactly scored a lot of points recently,
true,
and I think with the Rams defense, you have to be able to.
true,
So
but
I was very torn.
yeah, true, but if if you're the Rams, how can you lose to a team like the New York Jets? For God's sake,
I don't know, but my fear here, and that's why I was so torn, is that they might be so upset at losing to the Jets that they just come out guns blazing
yeah,
and light up
yeah,
Seattle.
yeah,
Just take all of their aggression out on their division rival.
true,
I can see that happening. Like John was saying, it all depends on how Jared Goff feels.
yeah. They're the butt end of all the jokes there.
Yeah, exactly. So they need a statement game
Yeah.
to get rid of all those, and I don't really know. I don't know if this is that game.
No, highly doubtful there. I expect Russell Wilson to make mincemeat out of the Rams there.
I hope that you're right, and I'm in agreement. I'm taking Seattle as well.
Mhm,
I don't know. Something's telling me that they're gonna come out angry,
mhm,
and that this game is not gonna be pretty.
yeah, mhm,
But we shall see.
yeah,
Next up, we have Tennessee at Green Bay, another game that's probably not going to be pretty and just make me triggered.
true. To me, this is the game of the week there.
I 100% agree. This is the game to watch. I think it's Sunday Night Football too, isn't it?
Yeah, true.
Perfect. Prime
Yeah,
time.
yeah,
I can actually catch that. Of course, I'm probably
yeah,
going to go to bed before it's over, but still.
yeah, true. Obviously, two good quarterbacks there, Ryan Tannehill and
Mm,
Aaron Rodgers there.
mm, yeah. Yeah, I guess.
I know you're not an Aaron Rodgers fan there.
No, I'm not. I'm also I'm also not a Tannehill fan either. I think Tennessee stops and ends with Derrick Henry.
Yeah,
Although they do have a decent wide receiver core as well that I've been noticing recently. I think AJ Brown and another player who I cannot remember for the life of me. I'm sad now.
Yeah.
I should remember that, but I can't. Anyway, they have a decent wide receiver core. Tannehill is very competent in getting the ball to them, and then Derrick Henry just does the rest.
Yeah. But I expect Aaron Rodgers there to come out gunning there because they want to challenge the Saints for the first place in the whole NFC there.
Yeah, that's true. They do.
Yeah.
So, are you taking
So
Green Bay?
yeah, correct.
I am taking Tennessee because I do not want Green Bay to win, and I want to see Derrick Henry run all over them. It's going to
So,
be Sunday night, so it's going to be a late game
mm-hmm.
in Green Bay, outside in the snow.
Yeah.
So I'm expecting a lot of heavy ground and pound offense, and you don't get better at ground and pound than Derrick Henry.
True.
So I am 100% expecting a monster game out of him. And if he doesn't have it, I will be disappointed.
Yeah.
Plus, anytime the Packers lose makes me so happy. So
Yeah.
I want happiness. So
Yeah. I know you got a vendetta for them.
yeah, I do. I really do. It's been so many years of dominance, and they've had help along the way. I mean, I didn't mind them when they had Brett Favre. I liked him. He was a good quarterback. There's just something about Aaron Rodgers that just rubs me the wrong way. I can't do it.
Yeah, and it might continue to Jordan Love once Rodgers retires.
Yeah, the jury's out on him. I don't know what his situation is, but we'll see if he's going to rub me wrong as well.
Yeah.
All right, so final game of the week, we have the Bills at New England.
Yeah. For the first time in 12 years, we can say the Patriots aren't going to be in the playoffs there.
Yeah, that was really, really strange.
Yeah.
But I'm pleased because I didn't think that Cam Newton was enough to get you there anyway.
No.
So being proven right was nice.
Yeah. And like I said about the Bills there, they want to challenge the Chiefs for that number 1 seed there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Obviously, the MVP of that team is Josh Allen.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Some people there got caught off guard by his performances.
Yeah, I would say so because like I was still kind of iffy on him as well for most of the year, as we have documented. I never really bought into his hype, but he's coming into his own, and it's been really nice to see him kind of grow into a confident pocket passing QB. I love that so much. So seeing him finally get some comfortability is really nice.
Yeah, and who knows? He might take him further in the playoffs there.
One can hope.
Yeah.
The only team in the AFC that I can really see giving them some trouble is Tennessee and the Chiefs. So
True.
We'll see.
Me, it's just Kansas City there.
Yeah, I like Tennessee. So I will ride and die with them until they lose.
Yeah, true. So obviously we're in the agreement there on the Monday nighter.
Yep, we are taking nope, we are taking New England to lose to Buffalo.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%. New England just doesn't have anything this year.
Yeah.
Because they chose the wrong quarterback.
Correct.
So there we have that. That does it for our Week 16 games. Any final thoughts?
Not a whole lot there. Just enjoy the games there, and hopefully in Week 17 there we'll have a couple barn burners there.
Yeah. Hopefully Week 17 will be the deciding week for it all.
Yeah.
Either way, this has been a crazy, crazy season.
Mm-hmm.
And we do expect, we've talked about it, I talked to Troll as well, we do expect to do postseason as well for the predictions content. Thank you. Times 2. So we just have to figure out how we're going to format it, basically. But we will be doing the postseason and the Superb Owl show as well.
Yeah.
So go ahead and let us know how hyped you are for the postseason, what you thought of the Week 16 matchups, any split games with you guys, and we will catch you next week for more NFL predictions versus. Have a very Merry Christmas, and I will see you soon.
Merry Christmas, everyone.